minutes at a
Folks,
time.
it's time to give it up for QueerProv!
Hello, Rio! Hello, everyone. How are you doing? We're still here, and bless you for still being here, all of you. We're so excited. We are QueerProv, and we have our boas. We're showing our pride, and we're going to do a real prideful set for y'all tonight. So thank you for sticking around to see it. Before we begin, we just want to give a big thank you to Eric and Patrick for hosting tonight. Yes. And before I begin, I just want us to introduce our cast. So my name is Jordy Matheson. And what's your name?
Oh, I thought you were going to introduce
introduce yourself.
My name is Bill.
I'm Sarah Dawn.
I'm Robert Mackay. Michael Sousa.
And that's our QueerProv cast tonight. We're just going to jump right on in. We're going to start with a freeze tag. The way that this game works is very, very simple. We're going to have two cast members come up forward. Beautiful. They're going to do a scene. And then somebody in the back row there can yell, freeze.
Freeze.
And then they go, amazing.
That was such a good freeze.
So good, Robert. And Robert's back for another round. You just can't get rid of him. They're gonna carry on a new scene inspired by that action. I really want to know where this goes. So why don't we start with whatever this was going to turn out with. But before we do, I'm going to ask you for a suggestion so you know we didn't invent this beforehand. Can I get your favorite color of the rainbow? Purple. Purple! I heard purple, so a scene inspired by purple. And whatever this is, take it away!
Sir, yes, this is the biggest purple dildo we have in the store.
Excellent. I've been looking for a pair to match with my balls. Let's put them together. Freeze. Oh, wow. That's the biggest diamond ring ever.
It is, isn't it? It is.
Oh.
Oh, God. Come, God. I mean,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And he's taking you to Peru?
Exactly. I did. But
Jeez. Freeze! Ah! Ham-fisted cunt!
Oh.
I can't help. You said you've done nails before!
Oh. I use my teeth sometimes because I
did not tell you you could use your teeth.
This is my business, madam.
Did you hear the yet, sir?
Oh. Well then, let's begin.
They're gone!
Okay, doctor, I've asked you 4 times what the fuck is going on. They're gone.
Darla, they're gone!
Okay, Dr. Matheson, you're the only man who can help me.
Darla! I'm a doctor, not a magician! I can't help you in this situation!
Dr. Matheson!
God damn it!
The doobler.
Kind like that.
Yeah.
And this!
Oh.
Some of those!
Freeze!
One of these.
I want it! You're missing the other side! They get jealous! I'm just kidding!
Okay. Well, what else can I get for my $100 an hour then?
Well, why don't you tell me something that's going on in your life and I'll try and fix it for you.
Okay.
Freeze. I could tell you, officer.
We're QueerProv. Now you know.
Callbacks.
Exactly. What was that?
Callbacks.
Callbacks, yeah. Wonderful. So we are now going to move into our long form. We're going to be doing a format called an Armando, because what's a gayer name, than Armando? In a good way, because we're QueerProv. I love the name Armando. And the way that this format works is one person is going to come up and they're going to tell a personal story into a mic that will hopefully be the proper height for them. And they're going to tell their story, and then that's going to inspire a few scenes, and then another person will come up, they'll tell an honest life story about their experience as a queer person, and that will inspire some more hilarious scenes. To begin us, though, we need a suggestion, and that suggestion is going to be when you hear the word, we're going to do a word association. When you hear the word pride, what's another word you think of?
Lion.
Lion? Yeah, perfect. So lions. Lions, that's our inspirational word to begin with. And we're QueerProv, this is Armando.
Okay, so if we're gonna go with lions and pride, a very prideful thing occurred to me actually when I was coming out. I had told my sister, she was the first person I told prior to telling any of my other family. And I told it a week before I had set up a big date, that sounds weird, a meeting of types with my parents to come out to them. And so I had it all planned out. It was going to be a big reveal, and I was really proud of it, but I wanted to tell my sister, I don't know why, it just felt right. Long story short, after telling my parents, there was this wonderful moment where my dad, he wanted to be like sort of in control, but like consoling, so he like came in to like hug me, but then he pulled away and he just patted me on the back. He's like, "I'm proud of you, son." And I was like, "Oh." And my mom stayed up the whole night, we just gabbed. But the next morning, my sister called me. It was probably 7 in the morning, and she called me, and I was just like barely waking up, and I'm on the phone, and I'm like, "Hello?" And she's like, "Robert?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Don't be mad." I'm like, "Why?" I said something, I'm like, "Mom and Dad had a particular knowing reaction to me coming out." She's like, "I told them 2 days before." And I was like, "Oh, hell no, you do not get to tell them." It was out of love. She did it because she wanted to make it a perfect occasion, but I was just so mad at her because she basically jumped the gun ahead of me. So it was pretty prideful of her to let them know before I did.
Aww.
You can keep staring at it all you want, it's not gonna change nothing.
It's so gay.
Yeah. That's what makes it provocative.
But I don't know if Dad's gonna like it.
Okay, listen, brother. When you asked me to have a statue made in your likeness to tell our father you were coming out, I did it. Say it glistens like the sheen on your skin. That was not easy nor cheap.
I exfoliate. I use olive oil.
Okay.
But like, I mean, I love all the proportions of it. But it says "suck it" on the front, and I feel
You told me to make a statement. I did not come all the way from Dallas to have you tell me this is
Terrence and Rebecca,
Dad.
I came because you guys told me there was a surprise, and all of a sudden I hear you yelling things like "suck it," and there's this
Hi,
new...
Daddy.
Oh, I love you so much.
Daddy.
Yes,
We're a close
we
family.
are very close.
I'm nervous.
I love this statue. I just wish that it wasn't your likeness and nude. It's really off-putting to see you. You're well endowed, just like I was. I'll put it away.
I know we're an eccentric family. And that's why I felt that you would like this beautiful, glistening sculpture of me.
It is glistening. It almost looks like it's dripping, but
It's dripping with homosexuality, Father.
Thank God.
I'm
He's gay.
Oh!
I'm gay, and this statue is going to prove it. And she's a lesbian, and this statue I built myself. Look at that.
Oh wow! What is that? Is that you shielding yourself from your own shame? Or?
No, shield yourself from, well, you can explain.
Well, I thought it was me trying to hold up my rack.
Oh, I see, yes you are. You're well endowed just like your father.
Okay, you think at this point as a family, we'd have been able to talk about this instead of it depicting statues of the nature of what we need to discuss. So, I'm proud that I am a lesbian. I'm gonna go eat some pussy right now.
Sure, I'll tell the story. I wasn't expecting to, but I will tell it. When I was first coming out, I came out and I went to Europe right after. And one applause. They know what you do in Europe when you come out. And it was a wonderful experience in general. But there was this one experience, I guess I'll tell you. I was in Paris. And I loved Paris, and Parisians get a bad rap of being standoffish and sort of waffling, and I hadn't found that to be the case. However, I decided to meet with a fellow. We've been talking for a long portion of the day in English. I can't speak French, but we were speaking. And then I got to his apartment. I went through all the air endorsements to get there. And I got there, and he was like, "Ooh, sorry, well, actually, it's more like, sorry, I changed my mind." And I was like, "Well, fair. I think that's okay, but also, that's also a disappointment." So I was conflicted. Yes to him saying it, but also like, that's such a Parisian stereotype, the way he did it. Just like, "You can have some tea on the way out if you like." And I was like, "No, that's okay, I don't need your pity tea." So that was, and then I found another lovely Parisian artist. So it all worked out in the end, but that was my experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for flying Air Canada today. We're flying all the way to Montreal. We know it is the second-rate Paris, but we are glad you joined us today. Thank you so much. Mesdames et messieurs, nous voulons remercier pour voler avec Air Canada aujourd'hui. Merci, messieurs, pour voler avec nous. We hope you enjoy the flight.
Oh, are you sitting here?
Yeah, that's my seat.
2G. You must be
Gentlemen,
deux.
time to take your seats, please. Tray tables up, seats in the upright position. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Right away, thank you. You must be 3J.
That's me, 3J.
Yes.
Why aren't you wearing a shirt, sir?
Well, I'm Parisian, no?
I assume yes. Why are you going back to Paris?
Oh, Paris is my home. It's my place of love and loving, if you know what I mean, huh?
You're very forward, and because you're not wearing a shirt, and you're also very forward. I'm going to ask you, would you like to get to know each other?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. I'm happy to have you on board. Today we're flying about 25,000 feet, and we're going to have you in Montreal just for 4.5 hours. We've got a south wind coming in, should put us there just about 8:30 p.m. Thank you so much for flying here.
You're very forward in France. You're gonna get used to it. Claude,
pleasure.
phone number, measurements, and cock size, okay?
I'll see you in the bathroom.
Claude, I could not get your whites white again. What were you doing last night?
Oh, you know, I like to go around the
local bakeries and pick up those poor white little Westerners.
Oh, Claude, you are terrible, incorrigible. Tell me all of your exploits.
Oh, well, you see, I met this one little poor white boy.
Oh,
and he,
poor little white boy.
Oh, he was so cute.
Pretty.
He had skin of porcelain, and we sat and we had tea, and then I lit up a cigarette, and I didn't even finish my tea. You know what I say? I say, I'm not interested in you. You may go.
You did not.
I did.
You bad man.
Knock, 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 knock,
Oh,
knock,
please
knock,
get the door, please, Claude.
Not this time, poor little white boy. Not again.
Oh.
Hi.
Another one followed you home.
This is the same one.
I'm Jack Smith.
All right, come right in, I guess.
I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. And I've never been to Paris before, and let me tell you, you folks are giving a very bad impression.
Oh, Jacques, is it? I am so sorry I did not welcome you properly to Paris.
Oh, what? No, you can't fool me with your kisses and your cigarettes. Get that out of your head.
Excuse
And that
me.
bait, get out of your head.
Knock.
Oh, Claude.
Not again. Not again.
Oh no, Steven.
It's me, Stephen Smith. And I'm from Cloverdale, British Columbia. And I'm not putting up with it again. What are you doing here?
I'm also an upset young man.
Did you light another cigarette in my presence?
I did.
Ah!
Well, luckily I don't mind eating my baguette from the floor.
I ate your baguette and you didn't follow through.
Well, you know what? This is stirring some emotions I didn't know I had.
Go on.
Let's say
more.
Let's say the three of us and this baguette go have some private time, and I mean, if you want to join too, it's okay. This is Paris, right? No.
I've done it all. I am bored now. All right, next, come in. Okay, you have come for something very important, I can tell.
Yes. I have come. You see, I am a big politician in New York City.
Oh, yes, I see many people around you, always begging, scraping, looking for your attention behind closed doors. They hate you very much.
I'm loved by the people.
Yes, openly loved by the people, hated on the inside. It is like a rancid Twinkie.
I need to know something. You see, the party I work for, they're a little bit, Norman Rockwell, if you understand my meaning. And I went to Morocco for a short period of time.
Okay, you don't tell me things. I tell you things.
Okay.
You ask a question. You have money, yeah?
She done served him.
Show me money, and you ask your question, and I tell you.
It's a very sassy crystal ball you have. Sure. Here, I want to know. Do they know about the young man from Morocco? Are there photographs?
Tell him.
Oh, there's photographs. They're all over the Insta.
Tell it out that way.
Oh, they're over the Insta, the Facebook, and they are on your LinkedIn, girl.
Oh, no, I'm ruined.
No, not ruined yet. There is one thing you can do. Ultimate declaration that make the people fall at your feet.
Tell me, what is it? What do I need to say?
Go ahead, tell him.
She already done had her sis.
What?
She already done had her sis. Let them know. You've already had yours. You've been there, you've done that, you've moved on. Girl, take it.
Very well, I shall say it to the people. People of New York State, she has done his.
She already done had hers. Come on. I'm just a ball in a head.
And he's
A head
the
in a ball.
governor of New York City.
So
before I came out, I dated like two girls, I believe, in high school, and I remember one of them it was like grade 8, so I was about 13, and we went on. She like came up to me in the cafeteria and was all like, "Oh, you're a boy, I'm a girl. Hey, let's go date." Because that's how you do it when you're straight, I think. And so basically what happened was we went over to the Starbucks, really romantic, right across the street from our high school. And what ended up happening is we were just sitting there awkwardly, probably in silence. I don't remember too much. Because basically there was a bunch of like 12th graders that were also there. And they noticed us for some reason. And so they saw me awkwardly on this date with this girl, and they just came and sat around us and started saying things like, "Oh, look at how cute they are. Is it your first date?" And we just look at each other and we're like, "Yeah, this is our first date. Hi." And they're like, "Oh my God, just keep doing what you're doing." And so that was my first date.
Hey, Michael. Hey, I know you're having trouble meeting girls and everything like that. So, there's this new girl in school. I think you really like her. Her name is Melissa. Yeah. I think that you two are going to be kind of compatible. You know, and I think she's behind you. I think she's behind. Oh, there she is. Yeah. Go talk to her. Oh, do you want me to? I know who she is.
I don't know. Yeah, okay, you know her.
Oh my God, Cynthia, he's coming over.
Stop calling me Cynthia. My name's Melissa.
I don't even go to the school.
Class, you know, we dissected a frog together.
Oh yeah. How's it going, Tom?
I want you to introduce you to somebody. Come here. This is Michael.
Hi, Michael. Nice to meet you.
So
Janine.
Okay, I am Melissa. Do I need to have it embroidered on my shirt?
Wait a second, I'm a truck driver.
Sometimes I attract the weirdest types of men.
In our school.
I don't know. They should really have cameras or something. Oh my God, you're so smart.
Janine, stop storing me in your locker.
Shut up!
Crystal ball?
Oh no, not at all.
and we're going to go right back into the background again.
Love you in the background.
How did he do
You know
that?
he blends into anything. It's why he's so amazing.
It's like just turned into the lockers.
Tom, wait. See, he's still there.
Oh shit.
I know, it's a magic.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
You smell good.
Oh, thanks.
Oh my God, I do that too when I'm nervous. We have so much in common.
So much in common, like even liking the same gender.
Wait, what?
What?
I must have missed something.
I don't know. Tom? Tom? Oh God. So there's something I have to say.
We also entered the scene.
Oh, are you on your first date?
Oh, so cute. All three of you are on your first date. That's so 21st century.
I'm
love
open to it.
Oh.
That's so cute.
Tom knows how to dissect a frog and blend into the background, and you smell good.
Those things would go together really well.
We could like go out to
A laboratory and dissect a frog, and my scent will cover the aroma of the formaldehyde.
This is so adorable. This is like when you're Miss Sally.
Oh, I'll have what she's having.
I'm just gonna do some great
Thanks
miming.
for joining us on YouTube today. Thank you for tuning into our show. We are, as always, Sam and Eric. We are very pleased to have you here today. We're going to teach you something pretty impressive. Well, actually, Eric's going to watch me, as he always does, and I'm going to talk to you about vajazzling. Yeah. It's a new trend, and I brought a model. Okay, so I just want you, we're going to go in real close so you can see how to do this at home yourself for less than $10 by going to Michael's on a Sunday. Okay? It's a good thing. So here's what's gonna happen. I want you're gonna send your email to Michael's that gets you a discount coupon every week, and on Sunday you're gonna go in there and choose your favorite colors. Okay? You can go into one section and choose all of your favorite colors of the little sticky jewels. Now this is really simple to do at home. What you're gonna do is peel and stick at will, okay? Make a fun design, or an arrow, or like a runway, anything you wanna do to spice it up. Now if you're willing, if you're willing to spend a bit more, there's a few more options for you. You can go ahead and get a good old dye job. Yeah. You can make it fun colors, perhaps a rainbow or a heart. Who doesn't love a good heart-shaped pussy, am I right? It's just like an invitation. I am open to this. Now, these are not the only things you can do with your vagina with vajazzling, okay? There's a lot of other things you can do. I would advise against using super glue, okay? I've learned that lesson for all of us. And I want you to just trust the natural stickiness of a good old stick-on vajazzling jewel, okay? Michael's has a wide array. And I want to thank you, Jerome, for being here. You did a great job. You did a great job. Eric, how's your meal?
Yeah.
Okay, lines. Whenever I go to the pump jack, pump jack is like a leather beer bar in town. I don't know what kind of lines I should say to people because these guys are humongous, aggressive bears, and Whenever I go there, I'm so intimidated. So one time I went there, and there was this good-looking guy, sort of not quite bearish, but in other words, he was young and he was what we call autorish. So I went to him and I sort of tried to give good auto pickup lines, like. I like the hair on your chest. But it didn't work, and then, we went off to find some other auto / bear / wolf trap, whatever. So, going to the pump jack had been a complete failure to me. All right.
Oh. But in improv, things can change. At the pump jack. I'm a bear. I've never been to pump jack. Really on the nose there, buddy. Thought it was a costume bar. My mistake. I'm wearing leather. Where did that whip come from?
I keep it in my ass.
I'm sorry. These stupid claws. I'm such an idiot. Why did I think a bear bar was for actual bears?
There's a market for that. There's some furries that
There's a
want their
market
baby
for
suit.
everything.
Inner monologue. As a young otter, I just made my first step into the pump jack, hoping to find somebody with good, smooth lines to match my good, smooth body.
Whose inner monologue is this? Yours?
Mine.
Well, come on in.
Thank you. Where's the actual bar here?
There's not a bar. You just wave and some guy will bring you whatever the fuck he wants to bring you.
One time I just got a cucumber.
Complimentary too. Hi, my name is Bill.
Hey.
I'd like to wear your beard matches your hair.
Inner monologue. I did not find what I was looking for. But I liked that he was vulnerable.
Name's Rick.
Oh my God.
Clink. The guys here are pretty aggressive.
They are, yeah. I mean, look at the bear.
He's an actual bear.
Okay, well, I think, how would you describe me? I mean, you're like an odd and this shit. Honorific. Honorific.
You're what I'd call a badger. You're soft, kind of plump, but you're aggressive as shit.
Like that?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
And that's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're leaving you on a cliffhanger on this week's Pump Jack reality show. Tune in next week.
Thank you so very much. It's QueerProv. Thank you very much. Thank you. You know what? I had to Google it. Pump Jack is a real place.
Yes.
I didn't know that.